Ha Marakwe Nananitsa Comanche boy, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to episode 2 of Sooner State of Mind. I'm JJ aka Comanche boy.
Hey yo, what up? It's Connor, aka Condor.
Hey, today in the world of
Yeah.
Oklahoma sports, we got some interesting topics to cover. I'll go ahead and start with the first, which is we're going to talk about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's been in a bunch of trade rumors lately,
Mm-hmm.
which I really don't understand.
Mm,
Did you,
unrealistic at this point.
bro? They were talking about how we were going to trade him for Westbrook.
Yeah, which is a stupid trade because we literally flipped Westbrook for.
Chris Paul?
I don't know the exact amount. Yeah, but the picks as well. Even though this last pick that turned into Jalen Green didn't really go in our favor because I'm pretty sure it was the top 5 protected, but we still have more unprotected picks from Houston as well. But Sam Presti would just be undoing the process of what he like where we are now. He would just undo it all.
If Westbrook wanted to come back, he would just re-sign with us. I don't see why. It doesn't make sense to me why we would trade for Westbrook. Like, I understand they're trying to do a Westbrook trade. Like, the Lakers want to get rid of Westbrook. But it's not a good trade.
It's a stupid trade because you're literally asking us for our young number one option that's been averaging like 34, 6 and 6 these past 5 games.
I thought you were gonna say full season.
Yeah, no. Since the All-Star break, basically, and asking us to give him to y'all for Russ, who isn't a terrible player, just in a bad system. But we do not want Russ back because he does not fit here either.
Yeah,
you can't bring in a vet like that with all these young guys.
The only way we're trading Josh Giddey is if or not Josh Giddey, Shea. Sorry.
I was about to say.
The only way we're trading Shea is if it's like an offer we cannot refuse.
Like a number 1 overall pick, like people were speculating what we were going to do.
I think it'd even have to be more than a number 1 overall pick, honestly.
It would, but I heard from, or I saw a lot on Twitter. I heard from different people that they would be okay with trading Shea for the number 1 overall pick because it would be Cade.
You mean Shet Holmgren?
No, I'm talking about last year.
Oh, last year. Okay, you should have clarified that. I was like, Cade's already in the league, dog.
Yeah, I know. But people were saying, I'm willing to do that. I was like, damn, like, you don't even know what Cade's going to be. Which we see him now, he's averaging like, what, 15? 15, 6, and 5 or something like that.
I don't know his exact stats.
I know he's averaging about 15 points. That's all I know. But he's not doing terrible. But, you know, I would still rather have Shea. Shea's already the man in the city right now. Sam Presti and Mark Daigneault basically gave him the keys and told him, this is your team.
Yeah. He's averaging 16, 6 and 5.
Yep. Pretty close. But hopefully Sam Presti continues to surround Shea so that way these trade rumors won't come to life. Or Sam Presti won't fuck up and trade Shea for nothing.
Yeah, I still really wouldn't see why you would trade Shea. Like,
because there's nobody else besides Trey Mann that could be the main scoring option, or Josh Giddey, maybe Lou Dort, but that's not their play style.
Yeah.
And Shea's that guy, like, isolation, he can get to the bucket whenever he wants. Pretty smooth mid-range game. Not terrible from the 3, but not consistent. But
he was good last year.
He just
hasn't been that good this year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like
which is why. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I was just gonna say, like, the only way I could see myself trading for Shea is if we get at least 3 draft picks and a all-star. Another
Yeah.
good all-star. Like, I could trade Shea for... I would be fine with, like, a Shea for De'Aaron Fox and, like, 3 draft picks.
Which probably wouldn't happen either.
Yeah, that's not a realistic trade. I was
Analogy,
just
yeah.
in my mind.
I would be down. I would be down with that, though. Well, not really, but you know.
That brings us on to our next topic. Can Giddey win the Rookie of the Year over Cade Cunningham? Now, honestly, I think he can. Like, Giddey's stats are really close to Cade's. Like, he's averaging 12.5 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And we just talked about Cade's stats. Like, he's only got him in points.
Yeah, that's really bad. He's only averaging, what, 3 more points than him?
Yeah, but you also got to think Josh Giddey is the 3rd or 4th option for this Thunder team. Like, we got Shea, obviously, when he plays. Lou Dort. You know, who else? I think he's the 3rd option.
Yeah, because I would put Shea and Lou Dort above him, or even Trey Mann whenever he's in the game.
Yeah.
Like, even though he's the 3rd option, like, he's still, like, super, like, he contributes so much, even though he's only the 3rd or 4th option. Like,
right.
Before his breakout game at New York, his 28, 11, and 12 game, he only had 11 points the game before against the Bulls, but he still had 12 rebounds and 10 assists.
Yeah.
So, like, he just does everything so well. He's a pretty decent defender.
He reminds me a lot of Larry Bird.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, just that lanky, tall, white guy. Don't really think he's that athletic, that good. But then he'll come out and drop 30 or 40 on your head. Still get about 10, 12 rebounds.
And just like the way he plays, like, of course Larry Bird was tougher and, like, had better... I think he had better vision overall, but they're both amazing passers, especially for Josh Giddey's age.
And let's talk about that with Josh Giddey for a second. Like, his IQ is off the fucking charts. I know we probably talked about this before, but Josh Giddey, like, I know I'm biased because, you know, we're Thunder fans, but Josh Giddey's IQ, I would just say, like, his IQ alone is better than everybody else in this draft.
Yeah, like...
Maybe Cade could compete, but...
Like, well, Josh Giddey is insanely good. Like, his IQ is on par with guys like LeBron.
Yeah, for sure.
Play. And it's insane to me because he's so young and inexperienced.
Like, just imagine him in about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
He's not even 20 yet.
That brings us to another young player on the Thunder. His name is Aaron Wiggins, the brother of All-Star starter Andrew Wiggins. You know, we recently gave him a contract extension. 4 years, $6.4 million.
Accumulating to about $2.1 million per year, right?
Yeah.
Which isn't a terrible contract. We're used to giving out small contracts like that. For example, Gabriel Deck.
Gabriella?
So,
Gabriel?
Oh, hell nah.
Gabriel Deck?
It's Gabrielle. Whatever.
Gabrielle.
I call him Gabby. It don't matter to me. He's non-binary. He's from, what's it, Argentina or something like that? It might be Argentina.
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm pretty sure we cut Gabriel Deck.
Yeah, we did. And, we got away with $6 million.
You called this man Gabriella.
Yeah, sir. So Gabriel Deck. All right. Anyway, it's not a terrible contract because Aaron Wiggins, he has he has his nights. He's not the most consistent, but we got to remember that he was a two-way player
Yeah.
at
Well,
first.
I think he has the potential to develop into something similar like his brother, Andrew.
Hmm.
Like it's this semi-lengthy guard. I think he plays shooting guard that can go get some buckets, play okay defense, and that's really it. That's all you can expect from him.
Yeah.
I remember I actually didn't know that he was Andrew Wiggins' brother when we signed him, and I was really
Uh,
confused because I was like, "Who is this Aaron Wiggins guy? A Wiggins, just like the guy on the Warriors." I was like, "Holy cow!" And then I realized they were
yeah.
brothers, and I was like, "What?
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
You didn't know they were brothers?"
No, I did not.
Yeah, they were brothers.
It's crazy. I wish he would have got Andrew Wiggins' height, though. He's only about 6'4", which is decent height. But his preferred role is a small forward and power forward, which is pretty fucking wild.
6'4" power forward. Thanks, Draymond.
Hell no.
The
Next year
Warriors
I'll
changed the
probably be
game, man.
JRE. Yeah, they
Jeremiah
did.
They did, bro. Everyone wants to play
They
small
did.
now.
But anyway, Aaron Wiggins, he's shooting 46 from the field, 30% from the three. That's not too bad.
Yeah,
Like you said, about 7 points, 3 rebounds, and assist. I think he's just gonna be more of a spot up shooter than anything.
I think he can develop into a good bench scorer.
Yeah, he could be like our next Reggie Jackson or something.
Yeah, well, dang, who's that guy that we got for Harden? Kenyon Martin?
Kevin Martin.
Kevin Martin. Yeah, there you go. He could be
Kevin
like
Martin, man, I miss those days.
him. 20 points off the bench.
Oh yeah, bro. Kmart used to be the shit, bro.
We had him for that one season.
Yeah, we should have fucking re-signed him or
I think we
whatever
tried.
happened.
I think he
If
went
we
to like
traded him,
Minnesota or something.
yeah, because I know he was with like Sacramento before us. He was with Houston. Man, good. Those were the good days. But
Dude, that reminds me. Another news for our recent young players that have potential. Did you hear about Vic Krejci having to do surgery?
um, I think I saw it somewhere. We probably talked about it before, but I'm not really up to date with it now.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was an injury in his left knee. He
Hmm.
has to do surgery. He's been playing for the Blue recently. A
Hmm.
lot of his games have been with the Oklahoma City Blue. When he played for the Thunder, I think he averaged like 3 points, little over a rebound, about an assist. He didn't get very many minutes per game.
Hmm.
But, I mean, he has some good potential whenever I watch him play to be like
Yeah.
I don't really know how to describe it. Kind of like a TJ McCollum. Or McCall, whatever the fucking
McConnell, TJ
McConnell.
McConnell.
There we go. I had a brain
Yeah,
fart with
like you
that
said,
man's name.
like a facilitator kinda.
Yeah, like I could see him being like, okay, I'll get a couple buckets. Here's a couple assists. I'll play about 20 minutes a night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I would love to see a lineup of Krejci, Poku, Shea, Giddy, and Baisley, and throw Jordan there somewhere. But that might be more than five. But it would just be crazy to see that because like the IQ would be off the charts for that lineup because of Josh Giddy and Bay Krejci and Poku.
Yeah, Poku's got some good IQ.
Yes, we gotta talk more about him one day.
Yeah, I might make a future video about Poku that we could do together.
Yeah,
Talk
we could
about
do
his
one.
potential.
hmm But yeah, Vic Krejci, I could see him stay with the Thunder for a while. He's not old. He might be old compared to what we're used to right now because we're used to guys that are like straight out of college or only like 21, 20 years old. I
Pretty sure.
believe it. Kretschke's like 24 or 25,
He's
right?
21.
Is he?
Yeah.
Damn, I thought he was older. It might have been someone else I saw. But never mind then. Shit. Then he's fine.
he
Uh,
he's a 6'8" shooting guard / point guard. I'm looking at his basketball reference right now.
hmm Basically like Josh Giddey.
Yeah, he's played 11 games, averaged 3 points per game, in 13 minutes a game.
Yeah, I want to see a Vic Kretschke, Josh Giddey, and Poku trio alongside Shea and Lou Dort.
Yeah. The only problem with that lineup though is we really don't have a big man because I love Poku to death, but he's only 140 pounds. I don't think he can guard a post.
Yeah, he definitely couldn't. But, well, never mind, no buts, because even I could say, oh, we're playing small ball now. Look at, like, Robert Williams III or PJ Washington. They're
Yeah.
still, like, they may be 6'6", 6'5", 6'7", whatever, but they're still, like, 240 pounds, 230 pounds.
Yeah, you got to have a little bit of muscle on you.
Mhm.
But he can run power forward and small forward fine in the modern NBA. Like, there's a term that I see used a lot where it's called the powerless power forward because our power forwards don't really play like big men anymore.
Oh, yeah,
So that's that.
especially Bays.
Baze is literally a small forward that just happens to play the power forward position.
He's lanky enough. He's really good at that
Yeah.
position, though. Like, don't sleep on my boy.
Like, he kind of plays like Paul George, just not as good. Like, I don't. That's the best way I could describe his game when I watch him play.
Yeah, because
Like,
he could be good. He could be a good defender. He could good facilitator, good scorer, good rebounder. Just he could I feel like if he develops more, he will be a good player one day. Maybe all-star, but that's the ceiling I see. Is borderline all-star.
yeah. Well, this year his stats are down from last year. He's still averaging right around 10 points, 6 rebounds. But it's just his threes for some reason this year are not falling to save his life. The last 2 years, actually. His rookie year, I remember,
Yeah.
bro, he was a knockdown, like 35% his rookie season. But when we got in the playoffs, he shot like 43% from three against Houston.
hmm
Like, I remember that. I remember going crazy when Baisley was going off against Houston. But,
Yeah,
like,
bro.
this year he's shooting 29% from three and averaging 10 points. But last year he averaged 14. So I don't know why he's not playing as good this year.
Uh, it could be anything because Bays is only 21. Like.
Yeah, going through some ups and downs.
Yeah, like I don't blame the guy. Like I do see a lot of slander. I've seen a lot of slander about Baisley and all that, and how people are like, "Nah, he's grown on me. I can deal with him." It's just a lot of back and forth with him because we're set on Josh Giddey, Shea, and Lou Dort.
But they're
And
guaranteed to
even
stay here for the
Poku.
future. The fan,
Yeah,
we all love Poku as the fans, but there is no guarantee that Poku is going to be part of our future because he hasn't really
yeah,
performed
true.
this year compared to last year, and the front office seems to not have patience with him.
Yeah, we just like to shit on Baisley because we have him on this like pedestal, not as high as Shay's, but we still have him on this pedestal, but we can't seem to grasp like this dude's super young and he's still got a lot to develop. Like, so we should probably stop that because who knows? He could be fucking great.
He could be. That's the problem. It's just that like
hmm
we're a team that we already know that our season highlight is going to be the draft lottery. Like, we should already be knowing that going into the season, so I don't see why we complain so much when players make mistakes.
Yeah, like
Like,
we're literally. Go ahead.
There's already haters on Lindy Waters.
Oh yeah, I know. For some odd reason, they're hating on this G League kid.
That finally made the NBA. He hasn't played the best, and everyone hates him for some reason.
Yeah, fucking wild. Really stupid as well.
I know. Sooner rather than later, though, people are going to have to stop.
Yeah.
Now, on to some other Sooner Sports, Oklahoma men. They recently played West Virginia Mountaineers and won pretty convincingly, 72-59.
Mm-hmm.
Going. Has March Madness started yet? This is recorded on the 6th.
I do not believe so.
I haven't heard
But,
anything about it, so.
Mm-mm. I will say this. I'm really surprised that we won because, looking at this right now, West Virginia apparently had 16 offensive rebounds compared to our 5, and they had 32 defensive rebounds compared to our 25.
Hey, look,
But they also had 15 turnovers to our 12, 14 personal fouls to our 11. They only had 8 assists to our 12. And we had 10 steals, and they had 7. So I can see why.
Oh, and they also shot 30. They shot 37% from the field.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one that you
we
left
shot
out.
53. Yeah, and we shot 40% from the 3, but they shot 39, which is not much less. They shot 100% from the free throw line, but they also shot only 4 free throws, and we shot 10 for 13, which is 77%. But OU came out on top.
OU men's has really surprised me this year. Like, I've been an OU fan my whole life, but I fully anticipated us sucking this year.
For sure, man.
Because,
you go
first.
We were spoiled with players like, obviously, our boy Blake. Taylor Griffin was pretty good. Trey Young, Buddy Hield,
Yeah.
You're just used to all these, 4 or 5-star recruits coming to OU, but that's because either it was their home state or I don't even know how the fuck we got Buddy. Apparently he lived in Kansas.
Yeah, he was in Oklahoma. Bahamas and then moved.
Yeah.
And then we were one of the only D1 schools that gave him an offer.
Yeah, but, Tanner Groves, going from freshman to right now, he's a senior. He's playing pretty fucking well this season.
I remember Tanner Groves when he was a freshman because I was always making jokes about that one white boy at the end of the bench that never gets off. And now he's he's good this year.
Yeah, he's good. He dropped 17 and 10, yeah. I don't know if he's NBA good. Maybe he could pull the, damn, what was his name that played with Buddy Hield? Spencer, shit, what was his name?
I can't even remember, so don't.
I know, I'm trying to remember. Let me see.
I don't remember anybody. Tanner Groves is averaging 12 and 5, which probably isn't an NBA guy. Honestly. He might, if he makes the NBA, he's probably going to make it as a late second round pick and not play a lot.
Yeah, I figured out the name. His name wasn't even Spencer at all. It was Ryan Spangler.
Ryan Spangler. I don't remember him.
He played with Buddy Hield. He was the big man. But also getting back on topic, Jordan Goldwire dropped 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Yeah, Jordan Goldwire.
Mm-hmm.
I've been keeping up with him too. He's also a senior, 6'3", averaging about 10 and 3, 45% from the field ish, I think. He, in the most recent game.
Sorry.
In the most recent game, he scored 9. He's kind of an up and down guy, cause he'll drop 20, and then the next day he'll have 5 points. It's so weird.
Yeah.
But he's averaging 10, which is solid.
Yeah.
Not really a lot you can say about that. 10 points a game. That's about what you need. I think OU honestly has a shot at upsetting some teams in the March Madness. Because we've already proved that we can beat ranked teams. We've beaten Texas Tech. We've held our own with Baylor. Yeah, we've held our own with Baylor. We've held our own with Kansas. Held our own with Texas. We beat Iowa State.
it doesn't really matter about your ranking. Like, it never does because, way back in 2015, pretty sure it was 2015, Carl Anthony Towns is Kentucky Wildcats alongside
Dude, they had like 7
Willie Cauley-Stein.
players.
Yeah,
Tyler Ulis.
Yeah.
Who else
They
was on
lost.
that team?
Not really sure. I can look it up, but let me say this: they lost to Frank fucking Kaminsky and Sam Decker, the same Sam Decker that's not in the league anymore. They're Wisconsin Badgers.
The same Sam Decker that dribbled the ball off his knee and hit himself in the face and it went out of bounds.
Yeah, that Sam Decker. I remember watching that game. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, there's no way. No fucking way that they let that happen. Let's see. Who did they have?
Was it 20?
They had Devin Booker. Yeah, Devin Booker, Cat, Willie Cauley-Stein, Trey Lyles,
Tyler Ulis. They had Tyler
Is that
Ulis.
who it was?
The short guy. I'm looking at it right now. The short guy. That's Tyler Ulis.
Yeah. You can see Devin Booker right there. That's fucking crazy. They lost with Devin Booker, Cat, and Willie Cauley-Stein.
Oh, who's that? Oh, the dude. I don't know if you're... Hang on. I'm finna send you this image. It's the guy standing right to the left of Karl Anthony Towns. He made the NBA, too. I recognize him.
That 00?
Hang on. I'm sending you the photo.
Alright.
Right to the left of Karl Anthony Towns. And then also on the far left, number 5, he was also an NBA player.
Yeah.
They had Trey Lyles, Devin Booker, Tyler Ulis, Willie Cauley-Stein, Karl Anthony Towns. The guy on the far left, I can't remember his name, and number
Dakari Johnson. Dakari Johnson is the one that's number 44.
Who's number 5?
We got number 5 is Andrew Harrison.
Yeah, okay, so they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 NBA players on this one team.
2 that are all-stars right now.
3 lottery picks.
Yes. Lost to Frank fucking Kaminsky.
And Sam Decker.
Yeah, now Devin Booker and Frank Kaminsky are on the same team.
Bro, if I was on the same team as Devin Booker, like, he might be scoring on me every play in practice, and I would still bring up, like, hey, remember when you lost to me in March Madness?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I would live on that, even though Wisconsin got their asses handed to them. But,
yeah, man, it should have happened sooner.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, hopefully OU pulls it out.
Speaking of OU sports, OU women, about a week or two ago, week and a half, when this episode comes out, beat number 9 Kansas State in a 3-point win at the buzzer. Actually, Kansas State.
Oh yeah, great game.
They were up. Actually, it was tied going into the 4th. OU kind of sucked. Honestly, for ball handling, turned the ball over 20 times. Our women this year have been really good. 23-6. Somehow are only ranked 19th. I haven't really been keeping up with the schedule, so I've just been paying attention to if we've won or not. But we've beaten Baylor, number 5 ranked. We beat OSU by 26. So big middle finger to OSU fans everywhere. We beat Baylor twice.
Yes, sir.
We beat Baylor twice. We beat BYU, number 17. See, who else did we beat that's ranked? We haven't played any other ranked teams, but most of our games we've won. So I don't understand. We beat Texas, number 9 ranked. So I don't understand why we're only ranked 19th. In the Big 12 12 tournament, we're gonna play number 5 Kansas. We beat them. We beat Kansas by 24.
Mm-hmm.
So our girls definitely are underranked this year.
Yep, of course, always are because of it's OU. It's not UConn or South Carolina or Duke or Kentucky.
Yeah, we're literally ranked 4th in our own conference, and we've beaten every team that's above us.
Yep.
We beat
But
Baylor.
it's alright.
Iowa
We'll
State.
see what happens.
That is insane to me, bro.
Yep.
But
shout out to. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
Shout out to Maddie Williams for dropping 18 and 10, along with Taylor Robertson dropping 17 and 5. They carried the load, but the rest of the girls also did their job. They didn't put up like numbers like them, but you know, this guy Kennedy Tucker, they played well.
A wise man once told me that everyone's role is different, but your status is the same.
Wise words.
So that's just what it takes to win. Is like your role might be to go score 20 points. Your role might be take 3 charges. Your role might be grab every rebound that comes off the rim. But your value to the team doesn't change regardless of if you play. How many minutes are there in a college game? 32.
I think in women's there's fucking 4 8-minute quarters. I think it's like high school. So yeah, 32.
Okay, well,
but we got lucky. We pulled it out even with our 20 turnovers.
Yeah.
So you know
what I was saying though was if you play 0 minutes or all 32, 36, however many there are in a college game, I never really paid that much attention to the clock.
Mm-hmm.
It's just your role's the same. It's never gonna change. Your value to the team doesn't change.
Yeah. I have some friends from Kansas that are big Kansas State fans. If they happen to come upon this podcast, hold that fucking L.
Hold the L.
Hold that fucking L.
I think the reason they lost is because even though we had 20 turnovers, they only shot 40% from the field, and they shot 6 free throws and missed 2 of them. We out rebounded them defensively. They had more blocks and more steals than us, though, is the problem.
Yep, they had 7 blocks and 12 steals.
So, I mean, I'm really excited to see our girls play in March.
Yeah. It's gonna be a great tournament for both men's and women's. But it's always like that. It's always great. But hopefully, OU men and women, hopefully they can come out on top. Hopefully, they can make a run.
Yeah, it's our girls. Honestly, I think have a better shot at it than our men. I could see our girls going all the way and winning the full championship, but I don't think I could see our men doing it. There's hope. There's always hope in March Madness because anything can happen. It's a one and done tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But our men have shown that they can beat ranked teams, but our women have shown that they can do it consistently.
Yeah, they can keep up with the best of them.
So I think that concludes the Sooner State of Mind podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
We sure appreciate you guys being here.
Yep.
Link to the Twitch.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Link to my Twitch, Twitter. Put my Instagram, my YouTube channel, all that in the description. You can find this on Spotify now if you want to go follow it. You don't have to watch on YouTube if you are watching on YouTube. We will soon be doing this on Twitch once we get the equipment all together. And I'll put the link to Condor's Twitch, or not Twitch, Twitter. Anything else you want in there? You want your Instagram in there? Just Twitter?
Yeah, just Twitter. But on a side note, let's go OU softball. They've been killing it. 10-0.
Got to shout out OU softball at the very end.
Yes, sir. The best softball program in history. The only undefeated team, other than Florida State, and Alabama. But we have 800 points, 35 more than the next team up.
Yes, sir.
So, yep. Yeah. No, that's really all I got. Just thanks for listening to whoever listens to this. We're really hoping that we can blow up because we're not going to be like the rest of those podcasts that sell out. We'll say what y'all guys want to hear. We'll talk about what you want. We'll do all that. But yeah, peace.